Hello, hello. I'm gonna play some Monster Train 2. This is also a way for me to test my audio settings. I've been messing around with that, so let me know if it sounds better or if it sounds terrible. Also let me know. If it sounds terrible, you probably just won't see this video. All right. Yes. So last time I was playing this, I was playing as Pirate-born and Banished, and I'm just gonna run this again. We'll just do this again. Probably not gonna explain too much. If you're watching this, I'm assuming you're already a little familiar with Monster Train 2. These are some of our random starting cards. Assume apply 4 Pyre Gel to enemy units. Apply Valor 10. Valor 10. That's pretty big. Oh, it's really expensive though. Ooh, and a Greed Dragon. I love going for an egg run. Dragon's Horde run. Okay, we have a little bit of everything, so none of those random cards are really putting me in a specific direction. Let's see what artifacts we have. Spell cards with Consume have a 50% chance to be discarded instead. Do we have any Consume cards yet? Yes, these are Consume. We could take the left one. Permanently add +2 attack to units equipment on Slay. I don't know if we have any equipment right now. Yeah, let's just take the Consume cards and then we'll just lean into that, I guess. Okay, this is cool. So the enchant ability gives all of my units on the same floor this ability. So all of them would have Avarice 5, which means when a unit with Avarice deals unblocked damage, gain money equal to stacks of Avarice. So every time they deal damage, I will get 5 gold. Or apply Pyrogel 2 to enemy units. Harvest. That's when a unit dies. Whelp units cost -1 on this floor. Let's go heavy into Pyrogel, since we have those consume cards that might be discarded rather than consumed. And in Monster Train 2, every floor you could choose to up the difficulty here for an extra reward. I think we'll go into that. All right, so we want to play Whelp units on the same floor as Lady Gilda, and when a unit on the floor dies, we apply Pyrogel. So I think we have some Whelp units that sacrifice themselves. It sounds like that's what we want to do on that floor. Go and play the Greed Dragon, and we can't fit this guy anywhere else. Yeah, so hopefully the audio sounds okay. I've been messing with that a bit. All right, so this is what we want. We want some of these guys. They have an ability here. I can sacrifice them to deal 1 damage to enemy units. But when I sacrifice them, Lady Gilda here is going to apply Pyrogel 2 to all of these enemies. Titan Skin 1 reduces the damage, so that essentially did nothing. Okay. But they do take Pyrogel, so now they take +2 incoming damage. Just go ahead and do it again, I guess. So this will deal 3 damage to all of these enemies, because Pyrogel increases the incoming damage by 1 per stack. So he's dead. And then let's go and apply Valor 10 here, since that's a permanent upgrade. Valor's kind of cool. So it's +1 attack per stack. And then if it's the front unit, it gains armor equal to the stack count. So that's why I have 10 armor now. All right, so the first time I do this, it's going to deal no damage, but then they'll all get Pyrogel. And then the second time I do this, they should all die, I think. Yes. We can play... I want to kill this, so collectors here will run away if we don't kill them. If we do kill them, we get 50 gold. So I have one turn to try to kill them, which I could do by advancing, or... yeah, we'll just do this, I guess. And then we'll throw a steward here in the back. And let's just keep stacking up some valor on our dragon. I've been really enjoying Monster Train 2. I played maybe like 50 hours or so the first Monster Train. And the sequel's been really fun. It's kind of just more Monster Train. They added some new card types. I think equipment are new. I don't remember equipment in the first one. Okay, let's go ahead and apply 4 Pirate Gel to all of them. What do we want to do here? Is it better to... maybe I should put a steward here. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, so if you're not familiar with Monster Train here, we can see what exactly is going to happen. So because I played this Spear Steward, we can see all of these enemies are going to die. So it doesn't really matter what I play now. But I want to get some new videos on the channel. Deal 5 damage, slay gain 1, consume. Oh, yes. We're leaning into consuming. It's another consume one. Advance, apply damage, shield 2. Sure, I guess. Why not? I would like to upgrade my spells, please. Thank you. We can give something consume. Upgrade a spell to permanently remove consume. Upgrade a spell, cost -2 and gain consume. I mean, Valor 10 is really good. If we make the 50% chance... I was gonna say, if we make the 50% chance to discard it instead, it could be good. I don't know if I want to do that yet, though. Could just remove consume off this. This seems really good. I can talk a little bit more about what the dragon eggs do later as we get dragon eggs. Upgrade a spell to gain permafrost. This card is not discarded. All right, you might think I'm crazy. You might be right. So I'm going to remove... so I removed consume from this. I do want to reduce the cost on this to 1. Because the only time we want to play this card is if we have no reason to play any other card. So we need this to be as cheap as possible. So I just removed consume, but now I'm adding consume again. Oh, no, wait. Interesting. So because I removed consume from it before, even though I applied a discount that would have given it consume, it still doesn't get consume. Huh. Interesting. Permafrost will not be discarded at end of turn. Frozen is removed when the card is played. So this is good for situational cards. I don't think we have anything like that. I guess this is kind of situational. Do I want to remove a card? I think I might want to remove a card. Let's get rid of a steward and get rid of one more. I want the whelps. I want to go heavy into whelps if I can. I don't really care for these. I'll remove one of those. I have too many of those. Okay. Do we get a whelp? We don't. I might skip this. Actually, this is okay. This is okay because we have a few of these zero cost spells that have a 50% chance to be discarded. If we have a bunch of cheap spells, this gets better. Oops. Did not want to do that. We will not increase the difficulty on that one. I suppose I could save the Greed Dragon. We'll save the Greed Dragon for when I have some eggs, which is not going to be this turn. Okay, let's go ahead and just do this now. Do I want to apply Valor 10? What are these guys doing? They're just dealing damage. Applies when the unit at the front. Vanguard applies when the unit is at the front of the floor. Oh, okay. So he gets increased attack when he's at the front. Sure, let's just do that. Start stacking up Valor. Okay, Collector at the top floor. I'm not sure we'll be able to do anything about that. Let's sacrifice our whelp here. And we're not gonna die. Do we do it again? If we do it again, so hold on, let me think about this. The only thing we have going on here is we apply 2 Pyrogel when a unit dies. So if I kill this guy's Pyrogel goes to 6, which just means he takes 2 more extra damage. More importantly, though, if I kill this guy, I think I end up doing 20 damage to... I'm going to do 25 damage rather than 11. Why am I doing 11? Why am I doing 11? Because this guy dies. Okay, let's think this through. Enemy hits. Enemy hits. I hit. Enemy dies. He gets 6 Pyrogel. And then this guy hits for 5 plus 6 for 11. I see. So really, I need to take out this guy. So the easiest way to do that is to just sacrifice a whelp, I think. Now you're taking 41, and that's much better. I could increase that to... This adds 1 Pyrogel when I play a spell. Oh, yeah. So this is going to give me 10 extra damage. And that would give me 4 more damage. 7, 8. Oh, I don't think I can do it. I think I can... I think this will do 58 damage. So if that's the case, let's just do... I don't know. Just do it on this guy, I guess. Didn't get the Collector, that's okay. All right, we do have our last wave coming up here, so I want to put a whelp on the bottom floor here. I don't think there's really much we can do about this guy. This guy's going to die in 2 hits from our fire, and he's only going to deal 20. I feel like that's okay. I could throw a Steward down there, but that's not helping too much. Let's just... I'll just do this, I guess. Okay. Oh, he dies in one hit because I played the Shield Steward. All right, we will cast Lava Flow. All right, we have some Pyrogel. This is pretty good. Oh, you know what? If I do this, this just kills the last two enemies. If I sacrifice this guy, that's really good. And now I think we want to apply the shield. Yep. And now we'll gain some eggs. Cool. All right, we're going to win this one. Before I click end turn, I just want to show you really quick what the Dragon's Horde does. So this faction right here, some of the cards involve gaining these Dragon's Horde. Oh, I can't actually look at the loot table. Okay, maybe I'll explain it here in a second. So this is done. So I played a card, it gave me 2 eggs. There's some other cards that care about having eggs, like you saw it earlier, my Greed Dragon. So when I summon this guy, he gets plus 10 attack and plus 10 health for each Dragon's Horde I currently have. So you can save them, or at the end of each level, we'll take a whelp, I think. Another one of these is pretty cool too. I think we need more whelps though. This card was pretty good. I'll take another one, I guess. Okay, so now I could choose to crack my eggs, or I can save them and then just keep accruing them. And this is what I get if I save them. So if I save them, and if I save them until I have 8, I could choose to crack them and get 75 gold and then 2 artifacts. So they just get better, right? The more you save them. I think there's an artifact that you can get that increases your total capacity here. This is cool. So if I save it to 12 and 13, I've never gone that far. You get a major boss artifact. That sounds huge. We're gonna hold on to those for now. All right, upgrade my spells or random equipment in rooms. Could use the pyre health. I don't care about banished units. I'd rather have more dragon units. Forging my spells to gain new powers. That could be good though. I'll do that. And then these are random events. And some of these events are designed by Richard Garfield, which is kind of neat. It actually might just be only this one. This is the only other one where I've seen this happen. If you don't know, Richard Garfield is the guy that created Magic the Gathering and some other popular board games like King of Tokyo. Train stops before a peculiar kind of workshop overflowing with wondrous boxes. 3 boxes stand out from the clutter with a sign below them which reads, "It isn't the trip, it is the journey. It isn't the gift, it is the container. Reese P. Taculum." You take one of these unique boxes, a small gift, pack 3 spells into a small gift box. Consume, add all 3 contained spell cards to your hand. Are these permanently added to your deck? Not sure. I could get one with 3 units, or a large mystery box which adds a random card to your hand each turn. Oh, so last time I took the large mystery box, which was kind of fun. I wonder if this says pack 3 spells. I'm assuming I get to choose the spells then. And these are consume cards, so there's a chance that there's a 50% chance that they're discarded instead. Can I get more whelps? Let's see if we can get more whelps. Selecting unit to stuff into the box. This card will be removed. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't want to do this. I didn't realize it's from my own. Why would you want this? What's the point of this then? Do you only take these if you want to thin your deck? All right, we're gonna take the large mystery box. I don't quite understand the point of taking the smaller boxes. Okay, nothing to upgrade with power. Making these cheaper is pretty great. Same with those. And that's about all I can afford right now. Yeah, we'll make, this is more generally applicable. So let's reduce the cost of divinity here. And I think that's all we can afford. Melee weakness, yeah, I don't care about either of those. I want more whelps. More whelps, please. Some of the music in this game is pretty intense. All right, let's play our Greed Dragon now. So he'll be a 40, 55. Okay, yeah, so this, every hand we're gonna get a random card now. Transfer all Pyrogel on this floor to a unit, then deal 5 damage 5 times. That's pretty good. Except for right now, it's kind of awful since I don't have a way to apply Pyrogel. This guy will apply some Pyrogel when I play spells. Yes, let's stack up on Valor, I think. Right, those have Pyrogel, and now I can't play this card. I don't know. Just give you more Valor, I guess. Not a good hand. Wish I had a way to deal with the units in the back there. We need a whelp. Nice. This is the whelp that we want. Sacrifice him. Consume. Gain 3. Your pyre takes 10 damage. Oh. I see. I'll just throw you at the front here. Deal 1 damage, then apply 10 Pyrogel to the front enemy unit. Sure. Oh, I should have started with this. Let's go ahead and, do we just play this again to stack up a bunch of Pyrogel? Maybe. This is the boss here, so I want to kind of stack up as much Pyrogel as I can. And then we will advance this guy. And then we will play that card. Oh, I didn't even look at the second floor. How much damage is our pyre going to take? I think all 3 of these are just gonna die. It doesn't look like they're doing too much damage. I think that's a problem for future me. All right, this sucks. We are out of floor capacity, so we can't play any of these whelps here. I could play some here though, and this will kill off at least the last 2. Explosive. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy unit. Slay. Increase damage by 3 permanently. I think these cards are not added to our deck. Maybe I'm wrong. Is that how this works? Are these permanently added to our deck? Because that seems very dangerous. 3 damage to random enemy units. I mean, this has a chance to be upgraded. Nope. We need to increase our floor capacity here on this bottom floor. Armor 25 and spikes 2. Deal 2 damage to any unit that attacks this one. Interesting. Consume double the amount of Pyrogel on a unit. Ooh. That's tempting. What else am I? I'm really not doing much else with my turn here. I think I might just want to do that, right? This is good, right? Just double the amount Pyrogel on him. And then I have no more energy left. Looks like these are being added to our deck, which is scary. Consume, draw a unit. If you have 30, spend it to apply 30 attack, avarice 15, and armor 15. Sure. All right, we have a really strong whelp here. That is probably just gonna die. Okay, it's not gonna die yet. Six. What do I want to do? Do I want to give this guy damage shield? Man, my Pyre's gonna start taking some damage. Let's give you a damage shield. And I don't want to sacrifice you. All right, final wave. Just gotta kill this boss. Ugh. We are kind of close to killing him. He's taking 430. I can't play the whelp. Can't play any of those units. I guess the best thing I could do is just apply Valor 10. Maybe we should apply Valor 10. It might be better to apply it on the back unit, since he theoretically is going to live longer. These have advanced, so if I apply it to the back unit, he actually moves to the front, which is not what we want. Okay, just end the turn. This sucks. We don't have a unit to put in front here. We just need to deal some damage. I guess if we do this, he survives for 2 hits, and then we do enough damage to kill him, I think. And then I can also play this to gain... Okay, this might not actually be worth it. My Pyre would take 10 damage, and I have a cap of 8, so maybe we don't do that. We just end it here. All right, I think I am going to crack my eggs now. When a unit... Okay, these are room cards. When a unit gains Pyrogel, it gains plus 3 stacks. That seems decent. Damage shield 2 to friendly units. That also seems really good. Transfer all Pyrogel on this floor to a unit. That I like this card. I think the card's pretty sweet. We are kind of going for eggs. So I'll take another Greed Dragon, and let's do more capacity on all of my floors. And I do want to loot my eggs. Drags and Whelps gain plus 8, that's good. I don't think I need the extra energy. A lot of my spells are pretty low cost. Spells gain +3 damage. I think we take the dragons and whelps gain +8. Okay. Okay, upgrade our units, gain an equipment, gold, upgrade champion. I kind of think we should restore some pyre health. And we could get an artifact. I do like getting artifacts. Summoning a whelp reduces cooldown of friendly units by 1. When you play 3 different kinds of cards in a turn, draw 1 and gain... This one's pretty good. At the start of turn, friendly units gain Valor 2 if they are at the front. Let's just keep going for whelp strategy. And then I do think this is really good. Hold on. What are the other shops? That's our only other... This is our only shop. So let's buy that one. Okay, upgrade our champion. Harvest supplies whenever a unit dies. Apply for... Okay, this is just an upgrade version of what we have. Yeah, we'll just take that. Okay, another event. This one is new. I haven't seen this one. An ornate mirror stands alone, unanchored to any wall or frame. Its glass ripples like some sort of portal. Curious, you pick up a small piece of scrap and toss it toward the mirror. The glass shimmers as the scrap disappears without a trace, until 2 identical pieces of scrap come hurling back out. It seems this mirror could be used to multiply your forces. How will you use the mirror? Use the mirror with caution, copy a card, push the mirror to its limit, copy a card 5 times. I think we're going to do that, right? I'm just checking. Are those cards added to our deck permanently from our artifact? It doesn't look like it. So the gift box, the large box that we took, it's giving us a random card at the beginning of each turn. I think that only lasts for that battle. So it's good to know. I think if we're leaning heavy into whelps, I think we just need to copy a whelp 5 times. I mean, getting a bunch of free whelps every turn seems pretty good. I just wish they were upgraded whelps. Nice. All right, I'm feeling pretty good about our run here. The start of battle, enemy units appear on each floor. I don't want that. Let's hold on to our Greed Dragon. We will play this guy here. I need to save some room for whelps. Enchant, gain trample. Other units on the same floor gain this bonus. I don't feel like I need that necessarily. All right, so let's see what happens. How much Pyre Gel are we applying? Just 4. When they die, it only applies 4. Okay, that seemed very underwhelming. But now 1 hit, if I'm able to apply 1 hit to this guy. What does trample do? When attacking, excess damage is applied. I don't think we're going to do excess damage to this front unit. I think we should advance this guy, move him to the front. Now we're killing this guy for sure. And then I said we would hold on to the Greed Dragon, but I think maybe we have to play him. So we will do that. And I'm going to hold on to Lava Flow. Okay, we got some whelps. This is perfect. This works really well with Pyre Gel. Let's get one of these whelps out. These are not sacrificed. This applies 10 damage to the front enemy unit. Let's start with this. Actually, no, we start with this. Now we sacrifice. And then let's do it again. And that should kill this back unit. This is going to deal 23 damage to the front unit. What are we doing up here? Yeah, I'm not going to be able to stop you, unfortunately. Let's apply Valor. And damage shield here. All right, my order of operations were a little wrong there. So every time I play a spell, this guy applies Pyrogel 1 to all enemies. So I should have played those other non-damaging spells first, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and, yes, apply Pyrogel 4 to enemy units. Cool, looks like that was discarded. Then we activate your ability, play the Whelp. We activate his ability, it kills those guys. Ooh, another Whelp. What does this one do? Expensive Taste. Cooldown 3, apply Avarice 2 to friendly units. I think we have enough room. I mean, we're just sacrificing these Whelps, so really we only need to leave one capacity open. I think we have the room for this guy. And then I think they keep Avarice too, so actually this is pretty good. If I can use his ability multiple times, I could start making a lot of money. I'm just going to apply Valor 10 here, I think. And I'm going to hold on to this Whelps. I don't need to sacrifice them. Might as well use your ability. Okay, our Pyre is taking some damage. That's to be expected. What does this do? Consume reduce a unit's cooldown timer by 1 to a minimum of 1. So that is pretty cool. We only have 2 more waves remaining. So yes, I think I'm gonna do this. Reduce this guy. This goes from a cooldown of 3 to 1, so I could just keep stacking Avarice 2. And additionally, see, this is why I love Monster Train. You start to get some really cool synergy. Hold on, where is it? Right here. So summoning a Whelp reduces cooldown of friendly units by 1. So we reduced his cooldown from 3 to 2, so this is going to happen more frequently. And now just I play this, that goes down to 1. Yep. Let's just do it again. And then activate this. We have Avarice 4. I think we'll get 246 gold off of this alone. Yep. Nice. And I think I hold on to this Whelp for now. But I could play one of these dudes. That top. Kind of like this guy. We need to get one of these for our deck permanently. This guy was just added randomly from this mystery box. Yes, we will play you at the front here, and then give everyone Avarice. Can hold on to your abilities. Damage shield, yes please. And we will gain 2 eggs. Okay. Start with Jelly Sneeze. Activate Indigestion. Play the whelp. Activate expensive taste. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna be making so much money here. Activate indigestion. I love that sentence. Activate indigestion. Yes, let's play alchemy. Gain 2 eggs. And then I think we apply damage shield. All right, we're not gonna kill this guy quite yet, but watch our money skyrocket here. We went from 78 to 150. That seems pretty good. All right, this guy's not dead yet. Valor on friendly units adds... None of these guys have Valor. Trample's not really going to help us. I guess we could give them Valor. What is this guy doing? Apply Corruption 3 to your units. Corruption 3 takes 3 damage at the end of turn. So every time we cast a spell, we're taking more damage. I don't think units are spells. I'm just going to load up the top row here. And hopefully we can stop him here at the top. Yeah, he's dead. Erect. Nice, we can add one of these to our deck. I think we want that. We saw how good that can be. Apply 10 Pyrogel and deal 10 damage to enemy units. This is also really good. I'm gonna take the whelp though. And I think we skip those. Let's... I kind of want to crack into it just to get another artifact. When you damage your own unit, reduce cooldown by 1. Does this include sacrificing them? I'm going to take this. I don't know if this works the way I think it works, but if it does, this could be great with expensive taste. Duplicate any card. Would I want to duplicate a card? And if so, which one would I want to duplicate? I mean, duplicating this guy is kind of cool. Remove 2 cards. Would I want to remove 2 cards? I would probably remove these Apply Valor 2 cards. 4 artifacts. 2 artifacts. I kind of want to go this way, I think. Get 2 artifacts. Maybe 3 from the random encounter. In deployment phase, draw a room card from your deck. I don't have room cards. Right? Yeah, I don't have a room card yet. Friendly units gain Avarice 2. This is actually really good with our whelps, right? We spawn our whelp, it gets Avarice 2. And then when we sacrifice it, it's going to give us 2 gold for each enemy it hits. Which seems really good. I feel like this kind of pays for itself. Summoning a Hymnus. Yeah, we don't have any of those. I think we take this. And re-rolling. If I re-roll, I might not have enough money to buy another card. It looks like they all start at like 100, so... Oh wait, no, this is re-roll. So we could re-roll. But we might not get what we want. Let's just, we'll hold off. When you play your 3rd card of the turn, draw 1. After deployment phase, summon a random unit from your deck on each floor. I don't want this because this might screw over our strategy. We'll take Winged Steel. Right? And we have an event. Cluster 3 large crystals containing Entropy's strange powers. Force the train to stop. You could take one of them to investigate. The first crystal is extraordinarily heavy for its size. The second crystal is completely weightless and hollow. The third crystal is growing at an incredible pace. Do you take one of the crystals? Take the heavy crystal. Create a spell to gain triple stack. So triple stack. Hold on. All of these give me an unpurgeable card. Which means... What does that mean again? I don't know what unpurgeable means. I think it might mean it gets stuck in my hand. This just permanently increases spells in my deck by +1. I think all of my whelps... hold on, let me reread my whelp units cost -1. Okay, so they would cost 1 if I take one of these. Well, it says spells in my deck. They're not spells, right? I don't think they're spells. They're creatures. So maybe this isn't that bad. But what would I want to take? So I could upgrade a spell to cost -4. Maybe the Valor 10. Permanently gain +5 magic power. Upgrade a spell to get triple stack. Triple stack would triple the effect. So I could give something like 30 Valor, which seems kind of crazy. Or apply 12 Pyrogel to enemy units. That also seems really good. I think I want triple stack. And then let's just see what happens. Oh, damage shield 6. That's so good. I think damage shield 6 seems very good. Especially good against the bosses. Valor 30 is also kind of crazy. I think I'm going to do damage shield 6. You stow the heavy crystal away before you have a chance to put it down. A portion of the crystal spreads onto you. You tried prying it apart, but to no avail. Entropy is now a part of you. Always was. Let's see if we get lucky. I think we're going to make a lot of money back. So we did not get lucky. -1 draw each turn. I'm feeling kind of strong. I think we have ways to draw extra cards, so let's go ahead and turn this one on. All right, Lady Gilda, Magma Cultist. I will summon a dragon. That seems fine. They have Avarice 10 from something. Okay, and by now you should know how this works. Play a whelp. Sacrifice the whelp. We have Pyrogel 4 on all these guys. So let's do it again. That'll kill the back row enemy units. Could also just do this. This might kill the back row enemy units. What else am I doing with my... I should start with this, I think. Yeah, we'll start with that. Now we don't need to sacrifice this guy, and instead we can advance and apply damage shield 2. Was that consumed? It was consumed. Okay. Alright, so now we sacrifice. Let's get this guy in there. We'll throw this guy in. Let's do Jelly Sneeze and then Indigestion. Just normal sentences. Let's go ahead and apply Indigestion again. Ooh, the guitar in this song is pretty sweet. Ascend and advance. I don't want to do that. Actually. Oh no, this is actually really good. So Ascend moves a unit up to the floor, so we can move this guy to the top. He's going to die from the Greed Dragon, and now we kill this guy. And let's go ahead and apply Valor on you. Okay, here's my light card. Reserve triggers. If this card remains in hand at the end of turn, unpurgeable. This card cannot be removed from the deck. Okay. That's what unpurgeable means. So, actually, this isn't too bad. I just have to play this now if I want to avoid the effect. Oh, man. I wish I could play this, though. Hold on. Let's see if I can... Let's just see what happens here in a bit. I'm gonna apply Jelly Sneeze, apply Indigestion. Okay, they are not dead. That's unfortunate. Do I want to apply Damage Shield 2 to friendly units? No, let's go ahead and play this crystal, I think. And then Valor 2 on you. Oh, that drew me a card. Oh, you know what? I could have used that on one of these to move them to the front. I'm going to play a Whelp up here and sacrifice it to kill those. Oh, they have Reanimate. You also have Reanimate. I think I'm gonna let those guys advance. I'm gonna play my Whelp down here. Jelly Sneeze, Indigestion, and Valor is good. Let's do Valor. Oh, nice. We have another Whelp. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this game. I like Slay the Spire. I think Slay the Spire is also a great game. And I think Monster Train came out after Slay the Spire, right? So maybe there's a world where we don't even have Monster Train without Slay the Spire. That said, I think you can do cooler things in Monster Train with synergy than in Slay the Spire. I love how in Monster Train you pick two factions and then each faction has a different set of cards that can synergize with other factions. I think that's really cool. What do we want to do? I could sacrifice... Hold on. Let me think about this. Let's start with this. I don't need to apply Pyrogel. When you play your third card of the turn, draw one. This will draw me a card. I think I do want to play a Whelp on at the front, at least eventually. Let's go ahead and activate this now because this will reduce the cooldown when I play that. And then I could just put a guy up here. I'll just put a guy, just a normal guy up here. And then I think we just play another normal guy. Does that reduce the cooldown down here? No, I don't think so. And we will not use that. Will we use that? We will not use that. We're going to lose our Greed Dragon. Oh, I should have activated this guy's ability. Let's go ahead and do that before I forget. Okay, Jelly Sneeze, Indigestion, Whelp, Expensive Taste. Oh, this is definitely what we want. We definitely want this final turn. We kind of drew this the perfect time. Oh man, he's not taking nearly as much damage as I would have hoped. Do we sacrifice this guy? I think we don't. I think he's going to deal more damage if we don't sacrifice him. But if we do sacrifice him, that'll apply more Pyrogel. No, I don't. Man, sucks. Let's put another shield guy up here. Oh, this guy has so much Titan skin. That's why I'm not doing any damage. He's like reducing all of that damage. Why did he have so much Titan skin? Does he just start with that much? Or was I giving him? Triggers when being hit, lose Titan skin 1. I think he just starts with a bunch. I mean, melee weakness is good. Valor 10 is also good. I think I keep this in my hand and we give the guy in the back Valor 10. And then we melee weakness. Shift. Gain melee weakness 1 can be equipped on enemy units. That's not going to help us. This we can't play. Oh, no. This would have been really good this turn. Oh no, this looks really bad. This looks bad, y'all. This looks real bad. Let's play this on this guy. I don't know. Crap. Did we lose? I think we lost. Damn. I thought I had it all. Well, that was a fun run. We couldn't quite make it to the end, but we had some good things going for us. Didn't unlock any new cards. That's unfortunate. All right, well, that was Monster Train. I'm gonna edit this and listen back to my audio, and hopefully it sounds pretty good. Hopefully you like this. Let me know if you want to see more Monster Train 2. And yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Have a good one. See ya.